Alright, today we're back on the Cuphead Randomizer. I'm not going to explain it again because I think that you get the gist now. This is the third and final part. Obviously go watch the previous two parts if you haven't already. But if you have, yeah, get ready and enjoy. Alright, here we are on Rumour Honeybottoms, the bee, the bad bitch of a bee. So for the start of her fight, we have the little bee cop coming out. Basically, you just want to stay on the left side as much as we can, just hit him with all of our charge shots. Looking out for that bomb that goes off, trying to even miss the parries just to be safe. Then we do take him out pretty easily. Like, the charge shot does a lot of damage, it's just hard to hit. Going on to the second phase here, you see she drops to the middle, she's going to start shooting like these bee bullets left and right. We're just going to stay close to her, just trying to avoid them the best we can, drop in, dip in, dodge and duck and dive. Just as much as can. I speed it up for you here because it was pretty boring. Then she's going to drop over on the right side, sorry. I'm not smart. She's going to have her wand out. Keep on using the charge shot. We're going to always try and get it to full charge. We'll never hit like a half shot. I'm just going to speed up the parts where it's just me dodging because it is boring. Anyway, hit the EX here. Going on to her final phase. Going to hit as many EXs as we can just to deal all possible damage because her final phase sucks for the charge shot. So we want to be on it for as little time as possible. She's just playing. That's her one hitbox right there. She can do a little saw blade attack. So we're going to run to the left side. We got to stay very low. Just try and hit her head as many times as we can.
Yes!
That's easy.
The bee is down, baby.
Should be pretty easy. Alright, here we are on Captain Brineybeard. He's actually one of the easier bosses, so it's not that bad that I kind of got a bad shot with spread shot, but the spread shot isn't even that bad for this fight. So we do have the heart ring again, so naturally we're just going to try and get as many parries as we can. As you see, we're already on 5 hearts, which makes the fight a lot easier. The main consensus of the fight is we're going to do the opposite of the bee. We're going to stay as close as possible instead of as far as away. We are always looking out for that barrel on top. Obviously, he does do these little minion summons. They're pretty easy, like we just see he took out the octopus. Octopus can't even do damage, it just messes up your screen. You're going to notice a lot of cuts in this fight because it's so boring. I just got hit there, but it's such a boring fight. So basically, I'm just going to try and cut out all the boring parts, and I gotta keep this video relatively short. Logo back at 4 hearts. That's all of our extra hearts used for the parry ring. As you can see on the final part of the boss, Brineybeard dies. We're just left with this ship and the little tongue shooting fire. Still got the barrel. Still gotta say, look out. Duck! Because here comes the laser beam. Obviously, as you've seen there at the start, we just tried to hit a bunch of EX moves, and, you know, he's just going to do that laser beams for... It's too easy, dude. It's too easy. Alright, it is time for the boss with the biggest personality. Yeah. This is Cala Maria. She's pretty easy. A lot of people find her very difficult first time around. I have the opposite. Basically, obviously it's a plane, and she's just going to send out like her little minions there, like you see the guy shooting, and you see the electric fish. Basically, she's just going to combo 2 attacks and just hope that you don't get too unlucky. These ones are pretty easy. We have the pea sugar, which is pretty sure utterly useless in a plane level, but it's still fine. We're going to use a super here real quick, just get loads of damage. You can only hit her head. Like, it's not like a better hit spot. No, it's the only spot you can hit. Obviously, you can see here I'm trying to hit all the parries on the red fish. But as you can see, when I shoot like the tentacles, it doesn't count as damage, so I have to hit like her face head on. Into her second phase here with the electric eel, she's going to get zapped. You see a little see-through there. Nothing too good. Head out of the gun. It's basically now she's just going to freeze us every now and then. Very annoying because you have to hit 27 inputs to get out of it. But we'll just use a super to kill a bunch of eels and deal a massive amount of damage. As you can see, the eels are going to shoot like these spread shots, which suck. Got to the face pretty quick though. Third and final phase, she's just her head. We're going to shoot off an EX there. She will still freeze me, as you can see right there. And you just got to break out of it before you hit something. So you want to stay against the back wall just as much as possible. Just being aware. Cala Maria, first try, baby. Okay, here we are on Sally Stageplay, baby. We did get the chaser and the twin heart, which is really unlucky because it's the lowest damage in the game, but she's pretty easy. Parry! Off rip, baby. Yeah, her first phase is very simple. She's just going to do these 3 basic attacks, and they're just super easy to avoid. She'll, like, eat herself, shoot at you, shoot some fans? I don't know. You can see her husband in the back. Or, sorry, her groom in the back. Another parry. It's pretty easy. Her first phase is just very boring. It's very simple. We're going to use some EXs, obviously. And you'll see we'll quickly enter the second phase where she runs away with her little fiance. How happy. Anyway, as you can see, the backdrop's going to come down and the curtain will come back up again, and she's getting a child, but she's still mad at us. The babies will throw the bottles from the window. They're kind of annoying, but they're never difficult. She's still just going to do the same attacks. With the inclination of this rat attack, where they're just going to go to the ceiling and then fall on you when you're underneath them. Still, it's just such an easy boss. Like, it's never an issue. As you can see, we do get hit, unfortunately. Still keeping with the rats on the ceiling, we will very quickly get to her third phase. Looking out for the rat still, she will come out as the devil. And we'll do a real quick super here. This is the only time I found the super... Sorry, one of the only times I found the third super to ever be useful. Another one comes during the Phantom Express. So a little bit of foreshadowing for you. Basically, we have to parry this and then dash over the big wave. And she has 3 different attacks: Big Wave, Meteor, and Lightning. Lightning's pretty easy to dodge. None of them are difficult, and obviously with the Chaser, we never have to worry about hitting her. We only have to worry about dodging. So we'll hit the Meteor again. Get hit by it. I don't know how I did that. I'm good at this game, I swear. Gonna hit a parry again, dashing over it, and quickly move on to her 4th and final phase, baby. So, as you can see, she's going to come down from the sky as an angel with her little umbrella. The umbrella will track us, so when we jump over it, it's going to start following us again. Looking out for the roses from the sky, some of the roses can be parryable, so it's always something to look out for, just to make the phase a little bit easier, but let's go, baby. Easy. I don't know. Rumour, that's a transition word. Welcome to Dr. Khal's robot, the hardest boss in the game. For shitters, I'm the best. Dr. Cuphead Randomizer, we got twin heart, sucks for less damage. Here's how I did this fight. To start, we have 3 phases to hit: top, middle, bottom. They each do their own different attack. I focus the top one, it's the most annoying. Top, laser. Middle, parryable laser thing. Bottom, the little spaceships from Metroid, not Metroid, Galaga. Sorry about that. Anyway, I like to go top, bottom, middle, in that order. Now we're going to focus the bottom. Once you break them, they change. So this guy's going to shoot spreads, bottom guy's going to shoot bomb people. Then we focus the middle as much as possible. Break the middle, the heart comes out. Now they're all in their third. Use a super on the heart, get rid of it as fast as possible. Now that the heart is out, the little handsy boy is going to get out here. We did lose 2 hits off rip. Shut up. I don't care. This phase, super easy. He's just going to come back and forth as the head. We got him with lobbers. I'm pretty sure I make a cut here. Yeah, I do. So it's not important. Final phase. Bull it hell. You're about to see it. We're going to use our long shot. Get hit on purpose. Some of these are parryable, so I believe we do hit a good few parries. There we go. Just to build up our super to try and kill him as fast as possible. I'm going to speed this up because, man, is it boring. But look at this A1 dodging. I'm so good. Hitting parries, last life, using the super, just being the best to ever live. This is first attempt. Feel free to like and subscribe. Let's go, baby. First try of the hardest boss in the game. I am too good. Werner Werman. I actually forgot about this boss. I did him after I beat Equal out of 3 because I totally forgot about it. I was just looking through the list, totally forgot. So I'm gonna glaze over him pretty quickly here. First phase, shoots these bombs. He has another attack that he does. Anyway, we're past that. It's boring. Second phase, the bottle caps come from the side. He's gonna alternate from going top to bottom, shooting fire, and we'll just hit him with the twist up as much as you can. Twist up sucks! Yeah, sorry for yelling. At second part of the second phase, all the ball caps on one side are going to attack. Again, just hit him with the twist up. Third and final phase, he gets eaten by the cat. We still have our super ready. We're just going to use the twist up as much as we can, trying to hit him. Looking out for when the hand comes to one side and then the cardboard wood comes from the top. Then he's going to do this attack. We're going to jump up, use super 1 just to clear out all these little ghouly fellows. Do get hit there, sorry. I'm retarded. Using our super, and he... That's all I want. Finally, Werner's dead. Just the freest boss. Strap in, boys and girls, because here we are on the final boss of Inkwell Isle 3. We got the Phantom Express. We also got the Pea Shooter and the Twin Heart, and Super 3, I believe, which is mucho unlucky. Basically, these little pumpkins are going to fall from the sky, trying to move our platform, so we're just going to try and shoot them as much as we can. The Pea Shooter is actually not that bad for this boss. It's only kind of bad in the last phase. So we're going to hit like a EX and a Super here just to clear out the first phase. So the way this boss works, you take out 1 ghoul, and then you go to the next. There's 4 total, so it's actually kind of cool. Anyway, then we're going to come on to Skelebro here, obviously hitting parries along the way because they're super free. How he works, he just pops out of 1 of the 3, and then we shoot whichever one he's at, but we also got to move to it so then his hands don't hit us. Yeah, like I said, Pea Shooter's pretty good because it actually has a really good EX shot, so we are able to clear him out pretty quickly there. As you can see, our meter went down. That's because we're using our EX as much as we can, but obviously he still goes down pretty quick. And then we will travel to the third area where we no longer have pumpkins. We have ghosts that are going to be trying to move our platforms. But this phase is super easy. Basically, you pick one, focus it, just power dump on it, and then run over to its side to avoid the lightning. Just get one as weak as possible off rip, because that's when you're going to have the most time. There's a good display of the ghost, by the way, dropping its parry. Obviously, you hit that one there. And that's dead. That's not going to do lightning. And now you do the same thing before the other one. It is a little bit harder. As you see, we get hit there. And then we're going to get hit again, obviously, because invincibility frames don't last that long. So now we're on 3 hearts, but it's still fine, because we're going to take this one out. Hit a parry. Moving on to the fourth and final part of this fight, we're at the very front. This is one of my favorite phases because it's so cool. It's very chaotic, which does make it mucho difficult, but it's really fun. Basically, as you can see, you just want to hit that parry on the end of him, and then his heart will open up. And then obviously we're going to shoot some supers here because they're nuts. Just try and deal as much as you can. That flaming wheel messes me up a lot. But yeah, you just open it up and then you shoot up. It's very simple. Speed it up because it's boring. But we're just going to kick his ass as much as we can until he inevitably and eventually, you know, bites it. So, as you can see with the little intro card that I did there, it's King Dice and Friends, because the way that his fight works, obviously you hit 1 through 9, and then you'll go into like his little mini boss dudes. I actually gave myself 2 shots for this because of that reason. So, it's not breaking the challenge because I made the damn rules. But, yeah, so we have Twist Up and Crack Shot. As you'll see, I'm going to use Crack Shot for most of the boss fights. But just this mini boss, he's really simple. We're going to use the Crack Shot, just go left, right, just wherever he's not. Just trying to deal as much damage as we can. A lot of these mini bosses you're going to see me really glaze through. So, sorry if you cared, but no one actually gives a shit about them. They're super easy. Yeah, so we're just going to go back and forth shooting, and he dies. But you'll see his little foot coming down. And we're back here, going to hit another 3 to fight the 5th boss. As you can see, I get a health up for that, which is kind of nice, even though I started with 2 anyway. Or I had 5 anyway. And we're just going to use the Crack Shots sitting on top of the big platform, hitting a parry right there. The Rabbit's one of the easier ones, especially if you have Smoke Bomb or the Astral Cookie. We don't have either of those. So, it is a little bit more difficult because if these Rabbit heads give you bad RNG, it's really unlucky. You're going to see me speed it up again because when it's boring, as you see, I get hit there back at 5 hearts. But we're just going to try and avoid everything as much as we can, hitting the parries and just avoiding the rabbits. And you'll see he goes down pretty quick. But with Jack Rabbit over here done, we're going to hit another 3. We're going to move on to the Poker Chip lady. She's really hot. But don't let it deceive you. She's actually kind of difficult if, again, you don't have Smoke Bomb or Astral Cookie. Smoke Bomb and Astral Cookie are actually the two charms I would recommend for this to make it a whole lot easier. As you can see, when she starts raining the stuff down, it can be pretty hard, and we do get hit twice here. But again, it's sped up for your enjoyment because it's very boring. She goes down pretty quick. And as you can see in the final area, we're going to hit a 3 again to land on the safe spot, which means we don't have to fight a boss. We actually did this as fast as possible because 3 is the least number of mini boss you have to fight. Hit a 3 again to actually fight Boss Man. We're going to use the Crack Shot again, and here's how he works. Basically, he's just going to send out these cards. You have to land on the ace ones to parry them, but it is possible to get behind his hand. We tried to do that there, but we were too late, so we do it on 2 health. Hitting the super behind his hand, and then we're just going to keep on jumping up as much as we can to deal tons of damage with the Crack Shot. As you can see, we missed it here again, so he's going to do some parries, but we'll take him out pretty easily. Get on. Let's go, baby. Easy, easy, easy. First try. Don't mean to brag, don't mean to boast, but here we are on the Devil, the final boss of the randomizer. We got the Spread Shot and Smoke Bomb, which is very lucky because Smoke Bomb is my favorite non-DLC perk, and the Crack Shot, well, it's not my favorite shot, it probably is in my top 3 or top 5. Top 5 definitely, maybe top 3. The Devil, he's pretty easy. He'll do, like, he has a bunch of different attacks, but I have them all memorized because I'm the best. You can see he's going to do the spider here, and that super we just hit was huge because you've seen every pellet hit, which does just tons of damage to the Spread Shot. Basically, the spider guy, you're just going to keep avoiding him. It goes on for a little bit, but it's still pretty easy. You've seen the Bubbles attack at the start. He just has a bunch of attacks like that. Well, sometimes he'll morph, like you see long legs here, and sometimes he'll do a real attack. We do, unfortunately, get hit there, leaving us on 2 hearts. But it's fine, because the Devil's not too bad, but I used to think king dice was harder, but you know, as you mature, you realize the devil's harder. Moving on to his second phase, we're gonna follow the skeleton body. 2 arts second phase really isn't that bad, but he got pretty big. We're just gonna try and hit his eyes as much as possible, looking out for that little axe there. You'll see like the fiery poker chips raining down. I am always keeping an eye for those. I don't know if there's a pattern to them. I feel like there is, but there's not one that I know. Hit a parry on that, because if you don't, it'll blow up, which gets really annoying. Alright, now we're on his next phase here. This is phase number 3. He just gets a little bit angry. We went from 5 platforms now to 3, and he has these 2 henchmen that spawn from the sides. So we'll go kill them pretty quick. Not because like they're difficult, but they do get kind of annoying if you let them live. They'll just shoot like skulls across the screen, which some are parryable, which is good, but it's just not all worth it. Anyway, moving on to his final phase here. We had 5 platforms, then 3, then 2. But we're just going to shoot up as much as we can, and it's pretty easy using the invincibility, and then we do take him out.
Yes, 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 yes.
And that is it. That is all she wrote for the Cuphead Randomizer. I really enjoyed making this video, or all these videos, and I hope that you guys did too. I'll probably do more Cuphead in the future. Yeah, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.